All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons. Evo is upon us. Well, technically it officially starts, I guess, tomorrow, but it's already here. There's all kinds of stuff going on right now, and I am so jealous if you are there watching me here. Trust me, I want to trade places with y'all, but either way, I'm here to check these damn buttons for you guys this weekend. Chapters down below, sub button, all that good stuff. We got some hot topics, some strange topics, and we're gonna post two today. So we got this one early on, and then we got one later tonight. So without further ado, let's get these buttons, baby. Let's go. All right, Butt Check family, give me a few moments of your time because the beautiful people at Divoom are back once again. This is one of the latest and greatest products. This is the times frame, and it's on sale right now. This is really cool because I don't know if you guys remember, but I actually reviewed one of their products before several months ago. It was called the Pixel 64. But this is super dope because not only does imaging, art gallery sharing with friends, but also does video. So it's taking it to the next level. This has over a just over a 10-inch screen, supports photo and video transfer, stores over 350K images, and has over 200 practical dials. And check this out, it automatically syncs up with the phone, so no matter what I put up there, video, audio, it's gonna show that. So I'm just kind of scrolling through some of the available artwork. It also comes with an alarm clock and a stopwatch. Okay, so one of the coolest things about this, it has an online art gallery. Not only can you draw something and put it there for other people to use, you can also use others that you find online. I'm using kind of like the standard GIFs right now, but also I uploaded some of these pictures. Check this out though, this is what I was talking about the video. You can actually turn up, you'll have the dials on the side here. I'm gonna turn up the audio real quick and you'll see it right here. So these are some images right here, me and the missus. The really cool thing too, it's transparent. So the background, if I put my hand back here, if I'm close enough, you can actually see that. You can actually see my hand in the background. So it's a really cool design. And then the side right here is an audio indicator. So right here, as soon as it shows the video, I'm gonna turn it up. So this is me and the kids right here. We actually went to Five Below the other day. I just got a quick like 5-second video, but like I said, audio, video, next level. And also it comes with the free app, just like the last one. But this one is cool because it has the special dials on the side. You don't need the app. You can actually connect it or control it directly just from the times frame. So once again, you got the audio indicator here. You could also put it on the screen if you want. And then with the dials here on the side, if I'm turning it, I can control the lighting, the brightness, the audio, kind of switching screens. And then once again, you see the different options right there that it's gonna kind of let you roll through. So there it is, Butt Check fam. Big up to the beautiful people at Divoom for sponsoring the video and to you guys for making this possible. Great gift idea, y'all. So universal, whether you want it for your office, right in the background, set up some video games, or for your kids, either way, it's gonna work. Now let's get back to working these buttons. Let's go. All right, now into them first set of Punk the God and MenaRD on the same team. What the hell is going on? Buttons that need to be checked. So Capcom Fighters posted this yesterday by the time you're watching this, saying a panel with legends on both sides, hosted by the only one, hosted by the one and only Rob TV. And I guess it's Street Fighter League panel? Look, Street Fighter League US, so you got Punk, Mena, Dual Kevin, and Noah the Prodigy. You're up Phenom, Mr. Crimson, Big Bird, and Kills You starting on the 1st, which is Friday, 10:30 a.m. Battle at the panel, and you see it's at the Evo main stage. So I'm very curious because it shows Team Street Fighter and then it shows Team Europe. So I'm assuming Rob's gonna be hosting it and they're gonna run some sets, like a little exhibition, or at the very least, they're gonna be at the panel and they're just gonna be two Team USA and Team Europe kind of talking to each other, maybe talking trash. I don't know. I'm confused. I would say it doesn't make any sense if they're not running some type of sets, but either way, as soon as I saw the name for Team USA, Mena and Punk together. I mean, yeah, we claim in the Dominican Republic. Of course we are, you know what I'm saying? But we were just talking about fucking Punk was over there in the DR. Daigo was over there, fucking Knuckle Doo. We was like, man, we're gonna see some godlike grudge matches, right? And then lo and behold, Knuckle Doo and Kaba squashed the beef. They made up. Que sera, sera. And I was like, man, yes, at the end of the day, we want people to be cool, buddy. But first, we want to see the set. There was so much build up to that. They didn't even have to do it for the 10 Gs. Matter of fact, we'll talk about that in a second here. But they didn't have to do it for no money. we want to see the Gal versus Gal, right? Because I don't think they ever settled that. But it's all cool. And if it's all cool, hey, you really can't complain. It's all cool. But I was then wondering, we didn't get Mena versus Daigo. I didn't really think we were going to get it there because Daigo, the way he said it, might be sometime after September. Right now, he wants to concentrate on the tour and other things, and he wants to do it like its own event so he can get him versus Mena in the first of 10, right? Looking forward to that. But I said the beef that remains maybe is Mena versus Punk, because although Punk was there, we didn't really see any of these guys run into each other in bracket. Didn't really see any pictures with Punk and Mena, no tweets with Punk and Mena. So I was like, maybe it's still a little something there, right? Because there was a big thing that Mena said in the beginning saying, I don't want to run FT10 with him. I want to destroy every chance this man gets this year. And that's fucking way bigger than an FT10, right? We already talked about this to death. But anyway, now I'm surprised seeing them, Team USA, together. That just gets me thinking. I wonder how much they talk, because obviously we don't see everything. We never will, right? We don't know how they call each other during the day, text messages and shit. I don't know. I don't know how close they are nowadays. All I know is it started pretty rough. Started really rough, got everybody kind of hyped, like, oh shit. But since then, since Mena did that interview, and we actually checked those buttons as well, I don't know if fucking Mena and Punk have even played a set since then. You know what I'm saying? So either way, they're gonna be on the same team or the same panel together starting August 1st, tomorrow by the time you're watching this. We'll see what the hell happens. I'll keep you guys posted. How you feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for the Marvel Tōkon Invisible Woman concept art buttons that need to be checked. Woo, this is a hot one, y'all. Fresh off the press. So Rooflemonger posted this just yesterday by the time you're watching this. Let me get on the side right here. I'm gonna put it on the screen, right, for your viewing pleasure. We're gonna put it on right here. Ready? Marvel Tōkon Invisible Woman concept art. Here we go, bam. I mean, I can kind of see what they're going for. You know, I say she looks okay to me. She looks okay to me. I mean, she got them curves. I like the face. I like the face, and damn, that pose, that's a dope ass thing. You know what? Fuck you, Rooflemonger. I know what you do. I know what the hell this is. All right. Thought it was gonna be some cool shit. You post a blank piece of paper. All right, Rooflemonger. Okay, I guess the whole point though of Invisible Woman, maybe it's up to us to imagine what we see, right? And what I'm seeing, woo! Knock your socks off. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing dynamite. This girl got all kinds of damn curves. More curves than a racetrack. You know what I'm saying? Looking good. Yes, this story is stupid as hell. Anyway, let's check the next buttons. All right, next up for the official death of the FGC money match buttons that need to be checked. We're talking about Arslan Ash. We talk about knee. We talking about the beef that was still going on. I did a video about it a couple days ago, just titled it Beef, right? Well, at least the thumbnail was. There's a lot going on with that, shots being fired both ways. Well, after that story, it went a little further because Justin Wong decided to dip his little nosy toes into the beef waters, right? And he posted this, saying, how much do you think it would take to make knee versus Arslan happen? Got over 400 likes. Somebody was like, very little. Justin randomly throws out saying 20K? Okay, 20K, that's a big one. What happened to 10K? Weren't we just saying the other day that 10K was too much? Now we're talking 20? I mean, we're going for big money, right? Arslan actually sees that, quote retweets it, saying, raise it to 20K, I'll pay. Oh, I got that wrong. Raise it to 20K, I'll play TGU locked a bag of money. You know what the hell I'm saying. This dude said, raise it to 20 and, and I'll play. All right, Justin responds to that saying, so 20K money match, winner takes all? Arslan says, you tweeted it, now you fund it. Justin tags knee. Says, is 20K good for the long set? I see St. Cola saying, you play his character, he plays yours. Arslan says, nah, him Nina and me Brian. Then we got that FGC reacting to that. Some are like, dog, make them use their own money, or don't pay for them, let them put up their own cash. These two have been going at it every week, and now they need somebody else's pockets? No. Or this gonna happen at EVO? Then it gets even deeper right here because Reynolds, didn't we just see Reynolds at the EWC? Anyway, he posted right here saying, back in my days, we put up our own money and ran that shit. Go ahead and get the bag if you can get it, but damn, where's the heart? Then he has a screenshot of him versus Taquito, but if you notice down below, he's also quote retweeting Arslan Ash, but beneath that, Arslan actually responds and says, I'll gladly put up my own money on the line, but gambling is not allowed in my religion. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Just let that sink in for a minute, because I already know what you motherfuckers are thinking. I already know what everybody's thinking because I can read it right here. And I kind of figured it was gonna go this way. Right underneath that, I see Sikander saying, you may be huge in the FGC and beyond, but you are really expecting someone to put up $20,000 down for you because of Islamic ruling? Then beneath that, others add saying, I love how everybody in the comments is suddenly Islamic scholar who knows the Islamic ruling on participating in tournaments, or yeah, right, or it's only gambling if the odds are to lose, which you sounded pretty confident when there was 0% chance of losing. Proud to be Pakistan, and how is it different from a tournament? Others saying just donate the winnings to charity, and Rushdown says steroids are perfectly halal though, of course. Oh my God, this man, steroids are okay. Oh, we knew that was coming. We knew that shit was coming. You know what I'm saying? They going straight to the damn steroids. They said, oh, steroids is cool, but not gambling. And others saying, how is tournaments different from this? Okay. Then even deeper, people saying, how about making a two-man tournament between you and me and making the entry 20K each and the winner gets 20K. Somebody tagged me right here saying, Nesto, what you think? Appreciate the love. Then somebody posts this saying, you realize we all saw this, right? Crazy deflection.
Zafina. Strike miss, get yourself up here. $20 for Zafina. I see $20. How about $40? For the 5-time EVO champion, Arslan Ash, $40. Yes? 40. All right. Who likes it more than that? $60 for Subway Wang. That's crazy. I didn't even know you played this character, bro. All right. Can I get $70?
Okay, we'll stop it right there. So I guess that right there, right? Isn't that the auction to where you bid on the character that you want to use? Isn't that how that shit works? So I don't know if that's technically gambling. Y'all let me know. I'm not trying to like stick up for anybody right here. I'm just trying to say how I'm understanding how that fucking auction works. They do it every year. Remember this year they took out the shirts and shit like that. They had naked Tekken tournament, all that stuff. But anyway, let's get back to this. All right, so one, let me say it like this. I have to say this every time I do a story about Arslan or somebody that I feel like I respect, I like, I root for, because I don't want to sound biased. I don't want to sound biased. Doing this job is hard at times because I got to report the news. No matter who it is, no matter if I like them or if I don't. Let me tell you like this, y'all. There's a lot of people, you'd be surprised to know, I don't rock with. I don't prefer, I would even go as far to say I don't like in the FGC when it comes to either certain players, certain commentators or pros. There's actually content creators. There's actually quite a few. But you never know, right? You couldn't even tell me who they are because I do my best to never show any bias, even when I'm doing a story on them, because I want to say, this is what happened. This is what they're saying. What do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? That's how I rock with the news. Now, with Arslan, I've made it public multiple times. I like the dude. I like the way he plays. I like the hype that he brings to the FGC. He's always been real cool to me. I like the guy, right? But let me just speak on the real. Can we speak on the real? Yes, when I read that and said I would put up my own money, but that's against... Yes, it comes off like you're backing out. It does, it does. And that's me speaking as a Westerner, and no, I'm not an Islamic pro, scholar or anything like that. I can only speak as an American that knows nothing about it. So that shows my ignorance. But from my eyeballs in the good old USA, yes, looking at the history and looking at the tournaments and looking at the money and all that, and then looking at this comment, it does kind of look like a cop-out. So I could understand how people are responding. Now, at the end of the day, I don't know Arslan's point of view, so I don't know exactly how he's looking at it. And if he's like, no, this is where I draw the line, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because he's talking about gambling, he's talking about against his religion. But this is what I will say. This is what I will say. Let me add to this and keep it even more real. I feel like the fucking death of the money match is upon us. You know, we don't really see them. If we do, it's not like a big, like it used to be. Man, people used to money match all the fucking time. Now, granted, a lot of them probably happen off stream, off camera. We don't really see about them. People are just probably having a good old time for 50 bucks, you know, something like that. But back in the day, man, before COVID, we saw a lot of them. It was rampant, it was popular, people loved it. We saw 3Gs, 5Gs, 10Gs, we saw a lot, man. Legendary players come together and it was always like a cool thing. But recently, obviously, we live in a way different economy now, so I can understand that. But we still seen like big names throw out that number 10K. 10K. And we've talked about that fucking magical number so many times, 10K. To the point now, we talk about 20K. I was like, damn, Justin, slow the roll. You couldn't even go to 10K? What, like, damn. You living real well, my boy. 20K like it was $20? Okay, listen, here's what I'm saying. I never thought I would get to this point. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I think the money match is currently dead as far as like the way it used to be in the FGC. But I feel like maybe we could turn it into a good thing, because if we could normalize just running the fucking set and stop throwing up these huge numbers of 10K, 20K, because I feel like so many godlike matches don't happen because of this stupid ass number. Like, granted, some of these pros obviously got this money, but it doesn't always go for the person that you're challenging. Because how many times have we seen a pro challenge a player and they automatically throw out 10 Gs, but the other person don't got it? Or the other person's talking about a GoFundMe or give me time to raise it. We just want to see the beef set at the end of the day. What, just do $100. Just do 1,000. I mean, shit, at the end of the day, Nee could play Arslan at Evo. Everybody's still going to watch it the same. We're really not, oh shit, this is for 10 Gs. Oh shit, no, we're really not into it at this point. We're not invested at this point for money at all. We're invested for the history and the words exchanged and the legendary gameplay that both these guys possess. That's why we're all gonna tune in. I feel like we put so much fucking weight, so much importance on this fucking money to the point where like we probably lost sight and lost some good ass content, lost some good ass entertainment, because somehow now we're more focused on throwing out a big number when then just running the damn set. Like I said, I don't want the money match to die. I love the money match, but I feel like it's gotten kind of out of control at this point. I want to normalize run the fucking set, but that's just me. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And that is Butt Check family. Definitely let me know how you're feeling. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best to post 2 videos today. It's the last day of the month. Evo officially going underway now, but officially, I guess, kicks off with all that good stuff tomorrow, which would be Friday. So either way, thank you guys for the amazing love. Thank you for tuning in, man. We finished it off with a bang. We just posted a hot one on yesterday as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you soon. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
おあつらいもどうよっ派手にそう上だ遅い修行の遅いです上だ遅いこいつおあつらいもはっ死ぬプレイヤー1の勝ちです。Where'd all my health go?